Hello. Welcome to Inspirational People. Let's know the inspiring stories of great personalities. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was born on 24th May 1819 in Kensington Palace, London. She was the only child of Prince Edward, Duke of Kent and Strathern, and his wife, Princess Victoria of Saxe-Coburg-Saalfeld. Her father was the fourth son of King George III, and her mother was the sister of Prince Leopold of Saxe-Coburg-Saalfeld, who would later become King of the Belgians. Victoria's childhood was not a happy one. Her father died when she was only 8 months old, and she was brought up under the strict supervision of her mother. Victoria was raised in isolation and was not allowed to mingle with other children. She received a strict education, which included learning several languages, music, and history. Despite her strict upbringing, Victoria was a bright and curious child. She was interested in politics and current events, and she read voraciously. She was also an accomplished artist and musician. In 1837, at the age of 18, Victoria ascended to the throne after the death of her uncle, King William IV. She was the first monarch of the House of Hanover, and her reign would last for 63 years, making her the longest reigning monarch in British history. She became queen during a time of great change in Britain, with the Industrial Revolution transforming the country and the world. Queen Victoria was a symbol of stability and continuity during a time of rapid change. She was a strong advocate for the arts, and her reign is associated with the great flowering of Victorian literature, art, and architecture. She was also a champion of women's rights, and she worked to improve the lives of working-class women and children. During her reign, Queen Victoria oversaw a period of great growth and prosperity for the British Empire. She was a strong and effective leader, and she worked to strengthen the bonds between Britain and its colonies. She also presided over a series of important social reforms, including the abolition of slavery and the establishment of public schools. Despite her many achievements, Queen Victoria's reign was not without its challenges. The Irish potato famine of 1845 to 1852 was a major crisis that caused widespread suffering and death. The Crimean War, fought between Britain and Russia from 1853 to 1856, was another significant challenge. Victoria also had to deal with the death of her husband, Prince Albert, in 1861, which left her devastated and mourning for many years. Despite these challenges, Victoria remained a beloved and respected monarch throughout her long reign. She had a strong sense of duty and was deeply committed to her role as queen. She was also a devoted mother to her 9 children, and her family life was an important part of her legacy. In 1901, at the age of 81, Queen Victoria died at Osborne House on the Isle of Wight. Her death marked the end of an era, and her legacy continues to be celebrated and remembered to this day. She was succeeded by her son, King Edward VII. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share and subscribe.